Air signs, it's time for your weekly elemental reading. Welcome back into my channel where we're going to be looking at your next 7 days ahead. Where your energy is at this moment, what it could be attracting, any advice, guidance, messages that want to come through for you. We're going to be checking out all of that. So shout out to all of my Gemini, Libras, and Aquariuses. I hope that you are doing amazing whenever this reading finds you. And this is a timeless reading. So whenever you come in contact with this reading, it's going to be for your next 7 days ahead. This will be a general reading. Whatever comes out is what comes out. If you are looking for a love reading for the next week ahead, I just did the last round of elemental readings I did were love readings. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check that out. Check out your other elemental placements, your sun, moon, rising, Venus. If you have a stellium, maybe your north node, check out whatever you feel called to. Yeah, and we'll get right into it, I guess. So next 7 days ahead, as I'm recording this, we are in Mercury retrograde. Once this reading is posted, the new moon in Cancer reading should be up for you. So make sure you check out that. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. My name is Naomi. I'm an intuitive channel, an energy healer, an earth steward, and a farmer. I work with the moon cycles and the cosmic cycles. Specifically, I post full moon and new moon readings for the collective each month. So those are very aligning, very divine spreads. So if you want to be in a high vibrational level of divination, those full moon and new moon collective readings are it. So yeah, check those out if you feel called. And let's get into it. We're gonna get the overall energy with the moonology first. Go in with the tarot and clarify if needed. And then I also have the tea leaves. So we're going to get your fortunes for the next week ahead as well too. So yeah, may this message be affirming for you. May it be confirming for you and assisting to you on your path, in your journey. And may I be a clear channel to bring these messages for you at this time. So it is said, so it is, Ashe. So let's get right into it. So for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what is up for this next week ahead, the next 7 days ahead for my air signs? What's the overall energy for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? The overall energy, 2 cards. Look at the bigger picture. Bring love into the situation. So you're being called to see things from another point of view here. Yeah, you're being called to see something in a new way, in a new point of view. The end of a tough cycle approaches. This could have been a little bit difficult. We have new moon and Sag energy. Luck is on your side. So both sides of that Sagittarius energy here. But yeah, so definitely see things from a new perspective. Yeah, and maybe this could deal with like a situation you're having with someone. It's like, can you see through another viewpoint, through another's eyes, see where another is coming from? Or even if this is about like moving on from a certain situation, like being able to see things just from a bigger view so you could be able to move forward, to cut ties with the past. But let's see what the tarot has to say. Thank you, Spirit. Can I please have a card for my Gemini, Libra, Aquariuses this next week ahead? What is this energy here for the next week? What do the Gemini, Libra, and Aquariuses need to know? What's the energy for the next week ahead? Oh my goodness. What is going on? I did see that 9 of Pentacles though. Next week ahead for the air signs, what energy? What's the energy for my air signs? What do we need to know? Any advice, messages, guidance that need to come in? What else for my air signs? Anything else? There might be too many. Oh, I guess I will allow it. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay, give me a minute because this is a lot of cards. So give me a second to get set up and be able to read all this energy. Okay, so the first card we had come out was the King of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Tower, the Ace of Swords. Who had this energy? It was like, I think it was like the King of Swords, the Tower. I think it was earth signs. So if you have any earth signs placements, that may be significant for you. The Hierophant, the Page of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So that Nine of Pentacles wanted to come back out. So what is going on here? Look at the bigger picture. Yeah, because with this King of Swords, you may be fixed in one type of view here. You're like, I feel slighted. Somebody tried to get over on me. Somebody tried to play me for a fool. You may be feeling like somebody played with you and it kind of made you like go cold. Kind of made you go a little bit hard. You may have been acting a bit harshly. So harshly you could have like, you know, led to more disappointments that were already there. But with this, look at this bigger picture energy, and with the Five of Cups, you know, that's very important for these two cards to come out together, because this Five of Cups person is not looking at the bigger picture. If he was, he would know that there were two cups that were still standing, that there are two more opportunities, that there is still hope in this situation, that all is not lost. That's what can be seen when you look at the bigger picture, is all is not lost. Yeah, because with this Tower, you could really be feeling like things have gone, something has happened in a way that like things cannot even be rebuilt from this. But that's not the truth here. No, I see that things, because we see the Three of Pentacles is here. So something can be mended here. Something can be repaired. Was that the earth signs? No, that was fire sign reading that I was saying this could be repaired. So if you have fire sign placements, that could be significant. Check out that reading as well. But with this Ace of Swords, something can like break through this. It's like, oh, you know what? It's the lesson that you are always supposed to get. That's the bigger picture. There was something here that you're supposed to learn. There's something here that you weren't seeing. It's something here that you weren't seeing, and maybe this kind of led to a Tower. A lack of awareness. So bring love into the situation. Bring a little compassion for yourself. Because you could be being very hard on yourself, because while you may not have led, like, it just been, why can I not speak? Why it just may not have just been you. While it wasn't just you who caused this Tower, there were things that you did, you were complicit in. There were things that you did that kind of led to this. Wow, maybe this is a sort of accountability. Maybe you need to wave the white flag here. Maybe you need to have a little accountability. Maybe you need to be the first one to break the ice. Here, the Ace of Swords can definitely break the ice. Right? See what can still be there. Extract the lesson with this Hierophant here. Because there was something that you were supposed to learn from this situation. Yeah, with this Page of Cups. There's something, but all isn't lost here with this Page of Cups. There is something that could still be found. Yeah. There's a fish in one of these cups. And that fish is your intuition telling you exactly how you can work this to go in your favor. Nine of Pentacles. So the advice here is to not entrap yourself in negative thoughts and negative beliefs. You're going to have to free yourself from this energy. Yeah. You're going to have to free yourself from this energy. You need to nurture yourself at this time. Okay? bring love into the situation. And while the situation will need some love, maybe others will need some soothing, but I'm getting right now it needs to be a lot of love and compassion that you're pouring into yourself. Because, yeah, I don't know if you're feeling guilty or what. Like, you just feel like you played a role in something. But there's just this energy to look at a bigger picture. There's something more than what meets the eye. And then this Five of Cups and this Eight of Swords, you can't see anything. So allow yourself to see something, because something wanted to be seen. There was something that needs to be learned. And this tough cycle is about to end. Okay? Sorry. This tough cycle is about to end. Yeah, so with this Eight of Swords energy, just don't feel too stuck. Okay? Look at the bigger picture, because there are things that can still work in your favor. There are things that can be fixed, that can be repaired here. Yeah. You need to see something, and you needed to see something. Do you see it now? Okay, so that's what I see, air signs. That's what I am seeing for the next week ahead. So whatever situation, don't be too hard on yourself, okay? You don't need to be too hard on yourself here. We're going to see what is your tea leaves and your fortune for this next week ahead for my Gemini, Libra, Aquariuses. What is the tea leaves and the fortunes for you at this time? Yeah, I might have bonus. Let's see what these are. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Yeah, this was literally, and I was seeing that it was gonna, there was a lesson for you to learn here. A spiritual lesson. There's a spiritual lesson happening here. Maybe that's the bigger picture. There's a spiritual lesson occurring here. And it's okay. I just heard it ringing in my left ear, and the left is the spiritual side, so they're like, yes. Okay, got it. Thank you. Parrot, someone will gossip about all of your secrets. Beware of that, but don't worry about it. Box, you will receive a gift. Yeah, so there's something in one of these cups here. There's something in one of these cups. Handshakes. A meeting with a stranger could be important. And we see this Three of Pentacles. Maybe that's going to be how you figure out how to fix something. Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. Are you going to let this hiccup stop you? Or are you going to keep going? Bag. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. So something, and you can't see it yet. You see, whatever is in his bag, it's wrapped up. You can't see it yet, but it is going to benefit you. Dagger, fears, worry, tense situations. Yeah, so things have been tense, and so your worries have been getting the best of you. But don't allow yourself to be caught up in that. Key, successful outcome to your problems. So you will solve the problems. You will get out of the situation. Okay? And we have wealth here. So you got some financial wealth that is coming in for you. And we see that with the bag, and we see that with goldfish. So, and with this Nine of Pentacles, yeah, so everything could work out in your favor. Okay, so you just need to look at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is things are always working out for you in your highest and best good. Okay, so don't worry too much. Get out of this disappointment energy, of this like guilty energy. Get out of it. Okay. Take some accountability, extract the lesson, and be able to build forward, right? Don't allow yourself to stay trapped. So that is what I see, air signs. I hope you enjoy. Make sure you drop me a like, comment, and subscribe. I very much appreciate it as I'm growing my channel. Check out your other elemental placements, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.